to Speed's live coverage of one of the world's greatest motorsports events, now beginning its second half-century, the Rolex 24 at Daytona.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
No passing till start finish.
Whoa! You hear him say no
Green,
passing
green,
till start finish, but they have split already, and that's something they're not supposed to do. 3 wide in the tri-oval to turn 1.
Big jump by Scott Pruitt, pole sitter there. Scott Dixon gets swamped a little bit. The 0-2 is down to the 4th position, followed by Richard Westbrook in the Spirit Daytona car, and here comes the GT start.
Beautiful side-by-side start for the GT competitors, much different than that of the Daytona prototypes, and a good start as the GT field streams down to turn 1.
Scott Dixon just didn't get up to speed, and it really jammed everybody up there. Either there, he got caught out by Scott Pruitt, who nailed that start. Well, guys, what happened right there is the tie rod is broken on that left front suspension. It's the upper link right here. In fact, now the driver's going to go, the mechanic's going to show you. It's broken to the inside, and they're going to have to repair that Heim joint. He must have tapped something with that wheel, and it's definitely broken to the inside.
Look at this. That Taylor is really showing his nose, and this is his first laps in the car. Remember, Pruitt's up to speed. Pruitt's warm. He's been in the car since the start. But the Chevys are showing the first real speed they've shown really all year.
There's the 44, defending champions in GT for the Rolex 24 last year. See if we can see what happened. Yeah, he never, certainly didn't get up to the wall.
Does look like the right rear's down there.
A long spin. Here's David Donahue. He is the leader in the GX class in the number 16. Porsche from Napleton Racing, performance arm of Napleton Porsche in the Chicago area. There's the number 63, still shown as the leader in the GT class and 14th overall in the hands of Olivier Beretta. But a lap ago, he had an interesting excursion through the chicane on the backstretch.
You see the kind of lap time he's running. His last lap was within 7/10 of his fast lap of the race. And look at this, unforced error, in too hot, straight lines it. Lucked out that he didn't pack the grill full of grass. They'd be watching the engine temperature.
There's the second place car in class, the Stevenson Camaro, in the hands of young John Edwards.
There you can see Alan trying to push him up a little bit. He's giving him room, but he's making Jamie think about it, certainly.
Yeah, McMurray being very cautious right there.
Welcome to road racing. Clears it.
Slammed it down.
No, you're not going to stick it back. Oh, watch this. Look at this.
He's going to use his car as a pick. Watch.
Still out there. Still
this
there.
is where you got to be careful, Jamie Mack. Don't get
Still
caught
there.
up in
Still
this.
there.
Do not
Clear.
get caught up in this. And these are the moments in a race that can be game changers, and you can't afford to get hooked in like this.
There's a look at the 16, the Napleton Porsche, leading in the GX category right now, a brand new category. Yes, they have their own battle.
Wide.
Yep.
And that lets, he let that happen pretty gentlemanly.
Hard to hold a battle like that when you've got faster cars overtaking you.
That's the ebb and flow. And
this is why Tim Keene wanted him in the car. He lowered the fast lap, Pruitt's fast lap, by a half a second. And we talked about the temperatures being optimal and so forth, but he is laying them down.
Let's try another look at the 43 going around and see if we can figure out what happened.
It's a little deceptive because the camera's moving right here.
Yeah.
See if he gets back over to the right-hand side of the road.
Turns into turn 6. He just never makes the corner.
No, he just carries a lot of speed and just rides wide all the way through. Haven't seen any fluid down other than his after the crash.
The flag stand goes green and we are racing. Watch the scramble down into turn 1. Ryan Dial leads Max Angelelli, Juan Pablo Montoya up to 3rd. John Fogerty, Mike Rockefeller, and Gustavo Yakiman.
Wow, that's pretty wild. Looked like the 0-2 didn't get a great restart again. I wonder if that rev limiter thing is still kicking in. Remember, Dixon had a problem at the initial start, so boys still have some work to do to figure that one out, maybe.
Now let's check the restart for a collision between Pedro Lamy and...
That's not over yet. They're going to push you off the road for that.
Leaning on Marcos Ambrose. Wow. Just a minute ago, Juan Pablo Montoya finally got the jump he needed and drove around for first place.
Well, he got a little bit of an extra draft off that GT car, and then Ryan Dial sees the traffic up ahead. Didn't want to fight it too hard. Probably the safer bet at this stage of the game.
And this car, the leader, the 44 car, Andy Lally behind the wheel. They are the reigning champions, and I'll tell you what, this car's been rock solid. We talked about the only damage to the car is the front spoiler. Looks like they've been banging off of the curbs a little bit.
Thanks for joining us for day one here at the Rolex 24. Tomorrow we'll pick you up at 9 a.m. Eastern and take you all the way to the finish and beyond.